Yeah, don't do that.
Day
2.
Yeah, 2. Day 2. Day 1, we didn't record anything. We got here on a plane after we had 2 hours of this 11-hour flight where we didn't get to use the entertainment on flight because it was broken. And we tried to get this guy to help us and he kept saying, I'm going to get someone to fix it, I'm going to get someone to reset the system, but it never happened, it never worked. So then we got moved seats and we were next to this weird old lady.
She wasn't very happy with us moving next to her.
She was not happy at all. Because she had to move her bag and all her stuff off of the 2 seats she was taking up next to her. The meals were all shit as well, may I add.
They weren't shit, you just
They were shit. You be quiet. This is my little monologue. You be quiet.
I had pizza.
Anyway.
You did eat something.
Please be quiet. I don't care if I ate magnums, it does not count.
2 magnums.
Plural. 2 magnums, as did you, little Miss Perfect. Anyway, so once we got off the plane, we got in a stupid coach, and the guy took forever to even move the coach, so we could probably just walk to the hotel anyway. But we sat in this coach for a while until eventually he took us to our hotel, the MGM. We had been awake maybe 19 hours or something at this point. May I add that this day of this flight was my birthday, my 21st birthday, and I had to travel. So I mean, yay, I get a 32-hour birthday since the time zone set us back 8 hours. So yay, I got a longer birthday. It's all about me, I'm selfish, yes, moving on. But did I get upgraded on the flight? No. Did I get upgraded in my hotel room? No. I got a couple of happy birthdays, and that was it. And I don't care about people saying happy birthday. It happens once a year to everyone. What's so exciting about that? That night we discovered that everything in the damn hotel is overpriced and expensive. That's not to say that anything there is bad, it's just overpriced and expensive.
You had a good burger though.
I did have a good burger.
Do you remember how much it was?
Too much, that's how much it was. And while I'm on that subject, why are Americans so annoying? Like, why is it when I go in somewhere to buy something, it says price $10, so I think, okay, I have $10 in my pocket, here you go, here's my $10. They go to the checkout and, oh, $12 because $2 tax. Why don't you just tell me it's $12 in the fucking first place like any normal civilized country in the fucking world does? Huh? Explain that to me. Aside from the absurdity of stuff like that and the terrible, unbearable temperature that is here in Vegas, I must say that the people here are mostly very nice. Everyone's very accommodating, they're very nice, although they're all expecting tips, they're all expecting money, so they're probably just very fake and they don't actually care about you at all. So that brings me to day 2, which is today. So, we took a stroll out of the hotel. So we left the hotel and we walked to the strip. We walked down the strip. We went to Denny's for breakfast, and I must say, Denny's, you get a thumbs up from me.
My waffle was dry.
You be quiet. I've already told you this. This is my opinion piece. It was a great breakfast. I had pancakes, I had bacon, streaky bacon, not as good as back bacon in the UK, may I add. Everything was good. I also love how everything is free refills here. You get free refills and all soft drinks. I love that touch. We walked down the strip after breakfast. We saw some people, we saw some things. Some Jesus-loving fuck gave me this thing. They stopped me and they said, what's your story? And I'm like, oh, what's this? And the woman started talking, she seemed nice, and I'm like, oh. What we are about, we are a team of followers of Jesus whose desire is to share the good news of everlasting.
I love you actually read it as well.
I wasn't even reading it, I was just pretending to read it standing there. I was reading the first line and the woman's like, where are you from?
Everyone asks that here.
Everyone asks that. Yeah, so another guy asked that. We're walking down the street and this black guy dressed as Batman. I say dressed as Batman, he was barely dressed as Batman. He just had the cowl, the mask and a cape. He was like, his body was bare, so...
He was ripped.
I don't know if that counts as actually being dressed as Batman or not. He asked, he's like, where are you from? And I went, I'm from Scotland. And he said, just for that, I'm gonna take a selfie with you. But while you were taking the picture, he's like, oh, just take donations for this. I'm like, donations? Really? You're taking donations for a picture after just telling me I'm going to take a picture, I'm going to take a selfie with you, and now you want me to donate money to you? Oh boy, and me being an idiot, I was pressured into it and I gave him money. I think, when did I give him? $2.
That's what you had in your pocket.
Yeah, it's all I had in my pocket because a woman before that, where is that? Where? This woman.
Oh yeah, the singer.
She handed me this CD and she was like, do you wanna shake the hand of a black girl or something? That's what she said to you, and you went, my hands are all sweaty. So she went fist bump.
Is that what she said to me?
Fist bump, yeah.
Oh.
And she fist bumped me as well. And she handed us a CD and you're like, how much? And she went, no, it's free. But take donations. Most people do like $10.
Most people donate $10 to $20.
Like, if I'm going to donate something, I will donate the
$20.
amount of money I want to donate. That's what makes it a donation. When you start demanding how much you want, it's no longer a donation. Same with tips. It's when you're like, most people tip this amount. Well, I'm tipping how much I want to tip. Now be quiet and let me do what I want to do, or you'll get nothing. Anyway, she gave me this thing. I doubt we'll ever listen to it. I might turn it on just to see if she is at least bearable or not.
She signed it too.
But best of all, we did meet a very nice man who does caricatures. I'm always very skeptical of these things. Get the best fried chicken in Vegas. Who rates the best fried chicken?
Yeah, you should be skeptical. Like every show will be rated the best show.
Yeah, I keep saying the best burger in Vegas everywhere. The best ribs, the best fried chicken.
Best hot dog.
Yeah, it's all I give it.
Yeah. I guess it's the best according to someone.
Yeah, whoever they paid to rate it the best.
Or just a die-hard fan.
One guy on Yelp was like, this was the best. Oh, that's our new ad slogan.
Yeah, that's it.
In fact, this is the best caricatures.
Best caricature. We got this. I really like this caricature. It's the best one I've ever had done. I love the little small body. I love it's a very good drawing. And I appreciated the guy. He actually gave us the drawing for free. Again, he said if you want to tip or give a donation, you can do that. But he actually did the drawing for free.
And he didn't request
any amount.
any
He didn't
amount.
request any amount. He didn't request the tip or the.
How much did you give him?
I think I gave him $5. I gave him $5. But he was very good. He was very nice. We had a nice conversation, and he posted the picture on his Instagram. Good guy. Popeye's fry. My first biscuit. It's like a shit scone and chicken tender. People keep telling me it's better than KFC. Let's find out.
Oh my god, this is salty. I thought they were plain.
It's like a salted scone.
Yeah.
No, it's good, but it's not better than KFC. Maybe better than American KFC. I've never had American KFC, but it's not better than
I haven't even seen a KFC.
Yeah, not better than UK KFC. What else do I need to say?
We got a massive alcoholic beverage.
We're not telling the world about how we are drinking alcohol. Alcohol is for
It's
degenerates.
got one shot in it.
Alcohol is for degenerates.
It's a slushy with a
I
shot.
don't drink. I drink slush puppies. I drink.
That's what it is.
I drink. It was blueberry and watermelon flavored. That is what I was drinking. I had no alcohol. I do not drink alcohol.
Okay.
You see this? Oh, she's saying.
You spell your name wrong.
What the fuck?
Let me see.
You see this?
Wow.
She was writing to someone else.
Wait. Let me see. She wrote King Ryan, but it had someone else on it, yeah.
Yeah, she was. So it's not even.
I think she tried to select someone else and then they said no
Yeah.
when she mentioned the tip.
That's what it looks like to me. Anyway.
I don't think it was focused.
Yeah,
King Ryan.
That's what it looks like to me anyway, and she put her face. But let's see how this is. Oh, it's going.
What?
Get back.
Oh, lovely kind of music, isn't it? Very stimulating.
These hoes can't see me.
These hoes can't see me. You know what? You know what I'm doing with this thing? No, I'm not going to snap it. That would be very, very rude.
That's what I was thinking.
You think the worst of me, don't you?
Yes.
No, I am leaving it here for someone else. Because I do not feel respected, because she gave me thing.
You should do a giveaway.
A giveaway?
Yeah.
I'm not sending this to someone. I would have to pay for it, and it would cost me even more money. Not happening.
It's not expensive to send a letter. Yes, King Ryan.
Last night we went to Craft Steak in the MGM, and it's definitely what you'd describe as fine dining. It was expensive, but I do not have any qualms with paying what I paid. It was most certainly worth it in every single regard. The service was excellent, and I had a very nice steak. I even had a sauce on the steak that I didn't ask for, and I ate it. I don't even eat sauce. That's how good it was. And now we're headed to, where is it, Pepper Mills?
Yes.
We're going to try that for breakfast. Yesterday we tried Denny's, so we'll see how today is for Pepper Mills. I know Pepper Mills is a bit more upper class than Denny's, obviously. So I have high hopes. Everything so far, all the food seems to have been decent. So we'll see how Pepper Mills goes. After a long walk to Pepper Mills, I have come to the conclusion that yes, it was good, but it was not worth the walk. It was not worth an 80-minute walk to get some pancakes and bacon and whatever else. It was good, but it wasn't that good. I would say Pepper Mills is it's a very good place, but I would say anyone who says it's amazing and it's the best place ever, they're overrating it. After the long walk, I had my first ever experience in an Uber. We got an Uber and we got a free coupon from the MGM, and we used that to go to Madame
Tussauds.
Tussauds, Madame Tussauds. I never know how to say that. Okay,
It's
Tussauds. Madame Tussauds. I've never been there either at the Venetian. So we went in there and we saw all these dumb wax dolls, and they do look pretty lifelike. I got some pictures taken with some of them.
And me.
And you got pictures taken with some of them too. Then after leaving the Hall of Wax Dolls, we headed down the strip back towards our hotel, and on the way we decided to stop at McDonald's. American McDonald's is trash. The fries, they're good, they're basically the same as they are in the UK.
I don't think they were good. I thought they were very different.
Your opinion is irrelevant right now. This is me giving my opinion, okay?
I'm holding your camera.
But you don't get to speak here. The fries were fine. The drinks were fine. I like that you've got Dr. Pepper on draft. I mean, we don't have that in the UK. The only thing you get is if you get bottles or a can. You never get it on draft anywhere. I've never seen it on draft in the UK. So I like that McDonald's had it on draft. However, I got the chicken tenders. In the UK we have something called chicken selects, which are our version of the tenders. They're the same thing. Thing is, the breadcrumbs are basically the same, the coatings are all the same seasonings, but the chicken used, oh my god, the US chicken is fucking horrendous. I mean, this chicken is bad. In the UK we've got very high food standards. We have good chicken. Even when you go to somewhere like McDonald's where they're using cheap chicken, it's still decent cheap chicken. In the US, on the other hand, the chicken, it doesn't even taste like real chicken. It's clearly genetically modified. It's got something, fucking hormones or whatever in this shit. It tastes weird. It wasn't, I didn't think it was disgusting, I guess, but I wouldn't order it again. It wasn't nice. It's not something I'm ever going to crave again. The fries were fine, the drinks were fine, but that, oh no thank you. Later on in the day, however, as well, the two of us, after having McDonald's and their crappy chicken, we ended up feeling not too great. We were quite ill the rest of the day.
That was worse.
Yeah, you were very bad. You had to sleep, you were in bed. And then later on, I could barely even eat dinner. I was still feeling shit. I had like a plate of wings and that was it. I couldn't even order a proper meal.
I had soup.
Yeah, and you had soup. You didn't even finish all the soup. It was no. McDonald's in the US, thumbs down, huge thumbs down, not good at all. I also ordered room service for the first time yesterday. I wasn't quite sure because the prices for room service here in this hotel are terrible. Terrible. I just wanted a bottle of wine. I wanted a bottle of nice wine.
Actually, I begged you for tea.
She wanted tea. So we got her mint tea from the room service. So I decided, if I'm getting that, I may as well get some wine. So I'm looking at the menu, looking for some wines. I couldn't even get a decently priced bottle of wine. I mean, I didn't even know what any of these wines are. I mean, they're all American wines, really, and American wine is trash, really, for the most part anyway. I like Italian wines, usually, but no, none of those. So we get this crappy bottle. Well, it's not crap. It's actually it's all right. It's drinkable. But it was like $56 for this bottle of wine. It's not worth $56.
Was that the tax with that?
I pay $56 for good bottles of wine. I get good bottles of wine for half that back in the UK. $56 for a bottle of fucking wine that's barely even respectable. Oh, fuck off. Because we were feeling quite shit as well yesterday, I didn't feel up to talking on camera, so that's why I'm doing this now, to bring me up to speed. So this morning, we went to breakfast to a place called the Avenue Cafe.
Why are you saying it?
Don't question me, I can just... No, fake fan right here holding the camera, fake fan. It was good, I had no complaints about any of the food or about any of the service. However, it was very overpriced for what I got. It was nearly as expensive as Peppermill. In Peppermill we paid like $60 minus a tip. And yeah, I had a huge cocktail called a Scorpion that was the size of my head. And you had a strawberry daiquiri, and that came to about $60. When I went to this place downstairs here in this hotel, this Avenue Cafe, it was $54 without alcohol, and the breakfast was probably a bit smaller as well.
It was.
So that was a bit insane, but that's probably just because it's the hotel and everything in the hotel is overpriced anyway. So I will not be back there again. Being honest, as far as breakfast goes, it looks like I'm going to stick to Denny's, and maybe when I go to LA I'll try out IHOP. I hear IHOP's pretty good, but other than that I'll probably end up sticking to those two places. I think Denny is a cheap and good place to go. I've not had anything bad from there, and it's reasonably priced, whereas Peppermill was twice the price. And I didn't think it was twice as good. I would say on average the food was better, but I wouldn't say it's twice as good. I don't think it's worth that. And the place in here was overpriced as well, and I wouldn't say that was twice as good either. So Denny's will definitely be my go-to for breakfast for the remainder of my time in the US. So after breakfast, we done some more gambling. Yeah, I've not spoken about gambling yet. I've been playing some slot machines. I really don't like slot machines. Slot machines are garbage. It's like you're just putting your money in and you spend, and it's like, oh, I lost money. Moving on. And I mean, even if you win money, like I put $5 in, and oh my god, I won. What did I win? Oh, $1. It's like, it's worth nothing. It's like, or if you play on a 1 cent or a 25-cent bet, it's like you're getting nothing in return. Even if you do win, you're getting nothing. You win $5 most or something. So really, to get anything good out of these machines, you need to bet like $100, but then you're losing $100. And I'm not that much of a gambler. I'm not willing to bet that much. So I prefer games that have a bit more say over. So we sat down and we looked at roulette. So we're playing roulette, and I like roulette because yeah, it's very much chance again. It's luck, whatever. But you at least get to choose what you're betting on rather than just, oh, that's it done. At least you actually get some say. Even more than that, I like poker, and I like blackjack. I played quite a lot of blackjack on a little machine, on a tabletop machine.
That's what we played, right?
Yeah, we played quite a lot of blackjack.
And I won loads.
Yeah, you could play multiple hands at once. I did enjoy that. I wasn't playing much. It was $3 bets a time, but if you won, you got $6 for every time. So if I was doing three $3 bets, so I was basically playing $9 at a time. So if I won all three, then obviously you're getting $6 from each, so you get $18 back. So I did enjoy that. I really don't like slot machines, but yeah, I do like the other card games.
10 minutes. Bless you.
Oh, powerful sneeze.
That was disgusting.
Powerful. It was dry.
Ew.
Nothing even came out. It was like a sneeze through my throat. It was strange. The rest of the day, I'm gonna chill a little bit. I'm gonna do some editing. You're gonna do some work. And then we'll probably head out for breakfast later. Hopefully we can go out at a decent time tonight, because since we've been here, we were sleeping at like 8, then we slept at like 9, then we slept at like 8, and it's like we've been sleeping really early, and then we've been waking up at between 4 and 6 a.m. every morning and going out. We end up coming back in the mid-afternoon, and it's like, oh, we're tired now. and then all we want to do is eat again later, so we end up having an early dinner. But then we come back and we're too tired to do anything else, so we go to sleep. We've not even stepped foot outside when it's been dark yet. I mean, it's a trip. It's a lot of effort just to get out of this hotel. I mean,
Just to get out the hall.
Yes, the hallway on this floor takes you about 10 fucking minutes to walk down. I'm not even exaggerating. It actually does take you that long. So yeah, tonight gonna try somewhere for dinner. Not sure. We're gonna either try Hooters, because I've never been to Hooters. We're going to try an Outback place, you know, that place doesn't exist, Australia. Australia! They've got this Outback restaurant, steakhouse place, so we might try that out. It just depends on how we're feeling later. We'll see what we're in the mood for. We'll check out the menus and, yeah, we'll check back in soon. Playing for the big money here, as you can see. Wonderful view, isn't it? Yeah, that's right. Our room's different now. Basically what happened earlier today was we found ants in our room. Everything was good about the room. I mean, it was an average room. It wasn't great, it wasn't bad. It was a room, it was alright. Then we found ants, so we went and complained at the check-in desk, and they gave us a better room. So that was nice of them, except we're leaving tomorrow, and it was, what time was it, like 5 or 6 or something at the time, so it was so late, and then we were going out, so it's not really quite worth it, but it is nice, and we do have a nice big window, a nice good view on the outside now. The last time we checked in, we were just about to head out. Last night we were going to go to either Hooters or we were going to go to the Outback Steakhouse. We actually went to both separate nights. Tonight we went to Outback, so last night we went to Hooters. So we went to Hooters, and at Hooters, I must say, I hear a lot about the wings. That's always what I hear about. Oh, the wings are so great. They weren't that great. They were average. They were very average, weren't they?
I think they were too saucy.
Yeah, I guess they weren't. They certainly weren't bad. I mean, they were good wings. It's just
very messy,
average, and they were very, very messy. I mean, we asked for the barbecue wings, and they were so. I'd never seen anything. I've never eaten anything so saucy in my life. I don't even eat sauce. I had a burger afterwards. It wasn't that great. It was all right. It wasn't bad again. So Hooters, it was very, very mediocre. I mean, the atmosphere wasn't very good. It was quite quiet. We were quite confused. Some of the Hooters girls are wearing the white top, and they're wearing orange shorts, and other ones were wearing like brown shorts or something.
And a different t-shirt style.
A slightly different t-shirt. I tried googling it to find out what the difference actually was. I couldn't quite find anything. So if someone knows, please leave a comment down below letting me know. I feel like the difference is either to do with trainees or age. Maybe those under 21, between 18 and 21, have one uniform, and then the orange shorts are 21 and up. So after Hooters, we headed out to a place called Whiskey Down, and that's in the hotel. And I thoroughly enjoyed it. You're not a whiskey drinker yourself, but you just try a whiskey cocktail. What was your one called? It was whiskey in a jar or something like that.
I think that's what it's called.
I had a Manhattan Boulevard. I really like whiskey cocktails. I haven't had too many, to be honest. I usually like my whiskey just straight. I like it straight, nice, good, a single malt straight. So yeah, Whiskey Down, very good. We had a good server as well who broke down things for you because you're not a whiskey drinker, you're a virgin whiskey drinker, so she found something nice for you. I said I was a whiskey drinker, so she found something nice for me as well. So from there we were pretty tired. We called it a night, and then we got up the next morning. So we got up the next morning. It was probably one of the later mornings we've had. We went out, I think it was just after 9, and we went to Denny's again. It was very, very busy in Denny's this time though. I hadn't seen it so busy before. So I had, I can't even remember what it was called that I had, but I had eggs and bacon and pancakes and toast and sausage and syrup and coffee and a Coke.
Yep.
After Denny's, we head down to a mall. Can't remember the name of the mall. I keep forgetting the names of these places. But we headed down to a mall. You went into Victoria's Secret.
I did.
I got a pretzel from... No, I didn't get a pretzel. I got
You got pretzel bites, little...
Yeah, it was pretzel nuggets, I think they were called.
Yes.
Yeah. Then you went to Dunkin' Donuts. I had a bottle of water.
What?
Sorry, not Dunkin' Donuts.
Since when?
Krispy Kreme.
Yes.
She went to Krispy Kreme.
For a Cruella.
Cruella de Vil. I don't know what that even means.
Cruella.
Anyway, she had that thing, whatever it is.
My favourite donut.
Her favourite donut. How dare I not know that? What a
Exactly.
terrible boyfriend.
Agreed.
So from there, we were quite tired because it was hot. So we headed back to the hotel, the MGM. We chilled out in the room for a bit. And as we chilled out in the room, I did a bit more editing. You got a bit more work done. We then headed down to an area in the hotel called Level Up. And in Level Up, they have a VR section. And we had booked the VR section. We were originally going to do it the day before, but they were running a bit behind schedule and it was already quite late at the time we got there, so we decided to reschedule for the day after. $50 each. We got a half-hour section in VR. We got to play 2 games. Now this is no latency VR. There is no wires, no cables whatsoever. That's what made this very special. I've done VR before in various scenarios, but this was by far the best VR that I've ever done, simply because there was no wires. You were free to roam as far as you want. So you go into this huge hall. I'm not even sure how big it is.
I think it was 20 square foot.
20 square foot.
We'll check later.
See, I really don't, I'm very bad with measurements like that. I don't know how big 20 square feet are. We went in, the first game we played was called Engineerium, and for Engineerium we were kind of, we were like these tiki characters, is that right?
Yeah.
Yeah. And we're walking along these platforms and it actually feels like you were flopping around on
It was very
these
disorienting.
platforms. Yeah, it was very disorientating. It's quite trippy almost.
So as you walked, the platforms lifted
Yeah,
up.
you're supposed to get 15 minutes with it. I think we got through it in about 10. So then the second game, I think we got about 20 minutes. You're supposed to get 15 each, but I think because we finished the first one a bit faster, we got 20 in the second one. It certainly felt longer, maybe it wasn't. So the second game was, it was a zombie survival game, and for me personally, I enjoyed it far more. It's far more interactive anyway. I really enjoyed it. We actually held guns. We could see each other's avatars walking around, kind of working as a team, switch between our weapons, assault rifles, sniper rifles, shotgun. Shotgun was by far the best way. However, every time you shoot, you have to keep pumping this gun. Oh, my arm, it's gonna be sore tomorrow, I know it, or this arm is far stronger than this arm. Level Up, the no latency VR experience, very, very good. Definitely worth the money, especially if you have tried VR or haven't tried VR. I strongly recommend it. The area is fantastic. The amount of free space to roam around is amazing, and I hope that really is a vision for the future of where gaming might head. It really was great. So after Level Up, we headed out to Outback. I love a good fantasy tale. It's good for somewhere that doesn't exist. We headed to the place that doesn't exist, and we sat down, and I ordered a fillet steak, and I got it medium rare,
but
just the way I like it. So the steak was decent. I mean, I keep having steaks in America and they're not bad. They're certainly good steaks. I had that ribeye at Craft Steak the other night. I had this fillet tonight at Outback. I love a good fantasy story, and I mean, this certainly was like it. I mean, when you're talking about a place that doesn't exist, I mean, the steak has no limits almost, so it was almost disappointing in the sense that it wasn't the best steak I'd ever eaten, considering the potential it had since it was from a place that didn't exist, the Outback, Australia, whatever. I feel a bit spoiled by Scottish beef. Scottish beef is some of the best beef in the world. We have Aberdeen Angus, so I eat a lot of beef at home. I eat a lot of good restaurants, I eat a lot of good steaks, and yeah, when I come here, some of it might be more tender, some of it might be bigger. It's certainly all bigger. I mean, I always get bigger steaks. America does everything bigger. It's always bigger in America. They're cooked very well and they're very tender. They're seasoned well, but the flavour just isn't quite as good as having a good piece of Aberdeen Angus or Scotch beef. So after we were done at the Outback, we came back to the hotel and we had one last drink and a last little gamble, sitting at a machine. You had a cocktail, what was it called? It was a cotton candy martini or something. It was very amazing just to watch this thing. We wish we had recorded it. I'd be showing you right now. And it was, the cotton candy was sitting here. They gave you like a little flask and you poured the alcohol over it yourself, and it just melted. It was amazing. It was fantastic to watch. I really enjoyed watching that actually. Tomorrow we're leaving and we're heading to LA. We're going to Hollywood quite early in the morning, so really we'll just be up for breakfast. I don't know where we'll end up, probably somewhere we've already been, somewhere in the hotel maybe, or Denny, I don't know, somewhere just simple. Then we'll just check out and we'll head to the airport after breakfast. So yeah, Vegas, so overall it's been good, it's been a nice experience. I personally really have enjoyed it. I just wish I had been more out for a bit more of the nightlife. I mean, I never go to clubs or anything, but I wish I had just experienced some of the restaurants and bars at night rather than during the day. We were up quite early and we kept catching the midday heat, whereas I feel like if we had maybe stayed in or slept a bit later every day, we could have gone out at night instead. And if we had gone out at night, we might have been cooler or whatever. It really, I mean, I know you completely feel the opposite way about this. I personally, I could live in a place like this. I'm very antisocial for the most part, but I do like having the socialness around me, if that makes sense. Like
it's you're not alone, but it's lonely.
I like being antisocial in the sense that I don't like maybe interacting with people a whole lot, but I like having those people there so that they are there if I do need to interact or if I do need to do something. So Vegas. I would rate it as one of the top places I've been on a holiday to. I really hope that I'll come back here at some point. I really have enjoyed my time here. I expect to have enjoyed it more than I enjoy LA, but we'll see in the next video whether or not that's the case. So stay tuned for that video, and until next time everybody, my name is Rag Reynolds, and you're welcome, society.
Rag Reynolds, the coolest lad you'll find. Rag Reynolds, a Scottish mastermind.